Hey all, this is the collective energy reading for this week, September 9th. I'm Stephanie of Energy Aligns. I'm an intuitive energy reader, and each week I pull one tarot card to highlight and harness the collective energy of the week. And then I talk about how as individuals we can utilize and tap into this energy to move with more awareness. And this is what it is right now, deepening our awareness. The energy in these cards the past few weeks has been very strong. It's been coming through very quickly and very strong. This is the key this week, is to deepen our awareness and opening up the door into the 8 of Wind power shield. Take a look at this card. Okay, let me get going with some words that came through when I pulled this cards, because something is brewing, something heavy, something is clouded up, something is unique, something is guarded, something is steady, something cannot be broken. The information that we are looking for as a collective, information that we have been longing for and asking for, and therefore are currently so close to bringing it down and in, is not something, and never has been something, that can be trained to see with the mind. And these are the swords at the bottom here. Our mind holding structures, mind holding up a platform, mind holding a space that is only for mental thinking, that is only for the mind, that is only for thoughts and concepts and structures and new structures and old structures and structures in between, all the mental thinking. This space is only energetically for the mind. And this space is what we are looking at straight on now. So what you see above the structure is a download, is the information, is all that we are going to be able to access. It's almost like it just needs to come down and be inserted, but it can't come down and be inserted into the collective consciousness because we are only looking with our minds right now, right here. And that is understandable. It is totally understandable, because that is how we've done it. That's how we've done things for decades and years, hundreds of years. We've been trained out of our collective consciousness, thinking and feeling and knowing. We've been trained out of the vibrational energy of connection that we have with everything here, with all of us, and between each and every one of us. There is a network that is there that we have not accessed consciously, that is asking us now to access consciously, because we are learning again. We are relearning, because we have not lost it. We have just shifted our focus. We haven't forgotten. We've just shifted our focus, our vibrations as a collective, to look with only our physical eyes, to think with only our physical minds, to feel with only our physical bodies, and to be told what to do only by other people, to listen and pay attention to only words, to read, to hear with our physical ear, etc., etc. These are transitionary times. We are transitioning into being able to add and expand to all of our senses, okay? So the cloudiness above is the cloudiness of confusion, the energetic download or attunement we are waiting for is being clouded up. It's also being held up. It's being held up and clouded over because there's so much confusion. Our bodies have to kind of reboot in a way and re-log on. I use this terminology because that's how we think. So we have to enter into this new way of doing and being and connecting through a little bit of the language and concepts that we already have. But the trick is not to get stuck there. The trick is to know that these are tools like language and concepts we can use to become aware of these different energy vibrations, tools to unfold, tools to pull back the curtain, tools to start to feel into vibration of what we as a collective are able to access. Then what we're talking about is accessing new solutions to problems that we have tried to solve but have not been able to in the past, that have not served our best and highest good, or the best and highest good of all. We're talking about a vibration that we have access to that is going to open and expand our psychic senses, our awareness of energies, awareness of other beings, of angels, fairies, manifesting immediately, of creation, of connection with one another from faraway places. These are psychic senses that are ready to be woken up, that are ready to be reconnected to. And we are just in the 8 of Wind this week, at least. The power shield, right? We cannot control this, and we want to control this. this is the way of humans, right? We want to control, to know, to show, to learn, to do, in all the ways that we have done for millennia. And now the tides are shifting. So at the 8 of wind, we have moved past the halfway mark as a collective in the cycle 1 through 10 of the minor arcana cards here in the tarot. We are in the 8 now. We are going through the checkpoint where we say, do we really want this? Are we ready to go? Are we really ready to go? There's no stopping the transformation and expansion that's happening with us as a collective, but it's a little bit of a check-in to remind us, oh yeah, this is how it used to be. And it might be a little bit of a transition to move into these new phases, of course, but the awareness is what matters most now. Do you have the awareness that there is change and shifting brewing now? It is not to be denied, not for us to fall back on things that we've done in the past. This is just to have the awareness that, oh yeah, things have changed. Things are changing. What comes up in this card, especially for me, is like COVID times, the pandemic. Things shifted so much during those years, and now here we are. We cannot go back. We can never go back to before. It's a very split timeline. So as individuals, how do we tap into the 8 of wind, the power shield? So in your day-to-day life, just notice, and become aware of your mental processes. How much you think to do, how much you think and do all day long. And is there a time for a break in your thinking? Is there a time for a break in your thinking? It's a very important question. Now, I talk about this all the time. It's very important to have a practice where you're not thinking about what you're doing next. You are dropping into the moment. This is what meditation is. This is the culmination of it. And when we can practice it in our quiet moments, we can practice this as we walk into the world. To meet the present moment is to meet the opportunities, to move into these vibrational realities that have been hidden from us, that have been hidden by our own need to see with only our physical eyes, okay? So for individuals, as a practice, this will look like noticing, have I gone through my whole entire day and not once stopped and had a free moment where I let my mind just wander? Did I just stop and stare at the sky for 5 minutes just because? These are important moments. They're the most important moments right now that we can be having. We've kind of hit a wall of what we can do, action-oriented. And there's no more answers to the action-oriented until we start to create this space by opening up our awareness. Tapping into our awareness, our internal awareness, and non-linear thinking minds. This is the key now. This is really, really the key. It's a huge week. It's intense energy. I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. And seriously, please reach out if you need help. If you need a meditation, if you want me to look at your energetic space for 5 minutes, a half an hour, please reach out to me. I am more than willing and happy to help you. One offering, if you're in the local area, I would suggest to you, come get a 20-minute mini reading. I'm doing mini readings this Saturday at Gathering Time Herb Store in Petaluma. So just 20 minutes to look at the purity of your spirit. 20 minutes for you to stop and allow yourself to release all the thinking and let it drop away for 20 minutes to spend time with the truth of you as a spirit in the moment. This is a gift to you. This is one gift being offered to us now. Let's really take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of these moments. No newness is going to be able to come in if we aren't creating awareness and space for it. So the last thing is, if you haven't already, please sign up for my monthly newsletter. I send out once a month a newsletter, and it's a guided energy meditation. So we drop into one energy center each month. I have September, October, November, December for wrapping up this year of 2025. And I'd love to have you receive them as a gift for just signing up for my newsletter. So you can go to my website, energyalliance.com, or just message me here. Okay, I'm sending lots of love and deep awareness to you. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.